Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am providing some tips on how to track Pokemon by sightings, which I use, and so far as of the Gen 2 update seems to work pretty good. Tracking Pokemon was really easy when Pokemon Go was first released, but now has become, putting it simply, complicated. There are lots of speculation on distances, formulas, paths to take, directions to follow, and GPS when it comes to tracking Pokemon. So far with the Gen 2 update, what I've explained to some friends and coworkers seems to work pretty well, and I'm hoping that it works for you too. So on the bottom right side of the screen, you have your Pokemon sightings bar. This bar will list the first 3 Pokemon closest to your location. The first Pokemon in the order, from left to right, is the closest to you. The Pokemon in the second place is further away, and same with the third and so on. As you travel in the direction of the Pokemon in the sightings list, they will either get further away or closer. The closer you get to the Pokemon, the more they will be in the first position, and of course the further away you get from the Pokemon, they will move further down the list. Once you're within range of finding the Pokemon in the first position, they will spawn, and you'll be able to capture them, hopefully. In this video, I was trying to track down a Bayleaf. I started heading to the east, and luckily, I was able to go in the right direction as it moved closer from the second position to the first position, which means I'm getting really close to it, which is awesome. So when this happens, in the sightings bar, you'll see it kind of flash like a white box around it. This will kind of let you know that you moved closer to a Pokemon and that the position had changed from one of them in the list. So since the Bayleaf moved from the second position to the first position, I continued going in that same direction I was in because it moved from the second to the first position. So at this point, we're just going to keep heading down to position until it spawns, or if it starts going back to the second position, I know I've gone too far. Luckily, I was able to track down the Bayleaf. If you're trying to track down a Pokemon and start going further away from that Pokemon, you should stop and turn around and head back the same direction you came in to see if they get closer. And then continue to kind of change that direction, so if you're going towards a Pokemon and they were in the first position and suddenly they start going to the second position, that means you've gone too far. Or they're in another kind of left or right position. So at that point you turn around, kind of backtrack your steps a little bit till they're back into first position, and then go north or south, for example, and see if they spawn, because they're likely within a vicinity, you're just not hitting the range where you can see them. I really hope these tips help you guys out with tracking Pokemon. When it was first released, we had these little feet icons to help us out. Now it's kind of this nearby and the first to 3 positions to try and locate them. So I hope this helps out. Thanks for watching. If you like the tips provided, please be sure to leave a like, thumbs up the video, and subscribe.